Developing here tonight, many New Yorkers who are out of work are getting some extra assistance. Starting with this week's payments, weekly unemployment benefits are going up substantially. You can see there the maximum now at $869 per week. It is a significant increase from the previous maximum of just $504 per week. Now, the actual amount that someone gets is based on their previous earnings, and it can vary. But I talked about the impact of this significant increase earlier today with the State Labor Commissioner, Roberta Reardon.
How much of a tangible difference do you think this is going to make in the lives of folks who are, going through a difficult time after losing a job?
This is huge. The governor took a very brave step and paid off $7 billion in the Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund debt, which opened the door for us to raise the maximum benefit rate to $869 a week. It was at $504 a week, so a 70% increase. This is enormous. This is going to be a real lifeline for people who find themselves out of work through no fault of their own. They can get more groceries on the table, help pay the rent, buy that extra medicine that they might need. It's sneeze season out there. And really, it's a very, very impactful move. And I know workers across the state are really, really excited about it, as am I.
Because the state paid off the debt that you just mentioned there, I know you've said this actually alleviates some of the burden on employers in the state as well, because some people will look at this and think, well, if the benefits are this much more, this must be squeezing small businesses in New York. Walk us through that dynamic.
Actually, it's a huge win-win. So yes, employees get more money in their benefit. For the employer, they were actually paying three separate bills. They pay their regular unemployment insurance bill, then they had to pay back their part of the debt, and then they had to pay back their part of the interest assessment. So they had three different bills. That interest assessment and the debt are gone. So we're back to the employer only paying for the unemployment insurance benefit itself. In 2026, that means per employee, an employer could save $100 per employee, and in 2027, they could save $250 per employee, and that really adds up in a hurry.
This is the first increase since 2019. Obviously, it is a substantial increase. The world has changed so much since 2019. Prices are so much higher than they were back then. So I imagine this is sort of a long time coming.
It really, this, and actually the $869 a week is what we would have been at if we had not had a pandemic. It would have continued to go up over time. So we have really restored the benefit to where it would have been if we'd never had the dreaded pandemic. Much needed. If you look around the economy, the governor talks all the time about affordability. This is a really crucial part of affordability, helping people who are out of work still put food on the table, pay the rent, and then they can come to us and we'll help them find their next job, of course.
Finally, the hope is that when someone goes on unemployment, that they quickly find a new position. There are lots of worries about sort of where the macro economy is going, where the job market is going. What are you seeing in New York State and here in Western New York?
So, the unemployment has been pretty steady over the last several months. It's ticked up a little bit, but not too bad. I must say the governor has been really wonderful at luring new industries to the state. So we know that the build is beginning in central New York. There's a lot of construction going on in Western New York. There's a lot of opportunity. We have a lot of new technical tools to help people find jobs. So please contact us. Go on the website and look around what's available just on the website. You can come into a career center if you like, but we're here to help people find jobs. That's one of our main efforts, and we love to do it, and we're very successful.
Commissioner Reardon, thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to see you.